Hello, my name is Pat Ahern. I'm from the University of St. Thomas, class of 1993. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the committee for my selection into the Hall of Fame in this year's class. I would also like to extend congratulations to my fellow inductees on this Easter weekend. I would like to thank a few people throughout this process, starting with my high school coach, Mr. Kryscnsky. I'm in somewhat great gratitude to him as I was walking through the gym after track had started my freshman year in high school, and he waved me over to try the shot put, and I guess we didn't look back from there. He taught me hard work, perseverance, and sportsmanship, and for that, I'm forever grateful to you, Craig. I would also like to thank my teammates, fellow student athletes at St. Thomas, and the competitors who I competed against throughout my career in college. Without them, their constant encouragement and desire to want to compete and get better, I would not have had the success that I did. I would also like to thank my fellow competitors, as I said. I would also like to thank my strength and conditioning coaches, Ty and Deisha Stenzel here at St. Thomas, for the long hours that they put into working with me and honing my skills in the weight room to make my competition as meaningful as possible. The next person I would like to thank is Mr. Joe Thompson. Not only was he my head coach, he was my position coach here at St. Thomas. Without the long hours that he put in with me, there's no way I would have been able to achieve the success that I did. There was a time my freshman year when I wasn't so much a student athlete, I was more of an athlete. For this, I will forever be indebted to him. We had a come to Jesus talk, of which probably I was more deserving of than most. After that, truly I became a student athlete, and for that I'm forever grateful to Joe. My admiration for Joe, it runs extremely deep other than my parents. He's the most influential person in my life. And thank you, Joe. Lastly, I'd like to thank my family, my parents, for all that they did to ensure that I was able to attend St. Thomas, focus on school, and maximize my potential as a student athlete. I also had three brothers that were older that taught me how to be a good teammate, how to be competitive, and know that there's no such thing as not working hard. And for that, I'm grateful to my family and my brothers. With that being said, I don't want to take too much time here, but again, I want to thank the committee for this great honor. Again, I want to congratulate my fellow inductees, and I also want to make sure that one thing that if people are watching this, younger people, whomever it may be, take your student athlete serious. Be a good student, be a good teammate, and be a good person. Again, thank you, and have a great Easter, everyone.
Thank you for this incredible honor. Being inducted into the 2026 USTFCCCA Division III Hall of Fame is something I'm deeply proud of and truly grateful for. First, I want to thank the USTFCCA and the selection committee for this recognition. Division III track and field represents something special. It's built on passion, resilience, and a genuine love for competition. Being a part of that community shaped so much of who I am today, and it means the world to now be included in this legacy. As I reflect on this journey, I'm reminded that none of this was done alone. To my early coaches, Mrs. Sterland and Miss Lennox, thank you for making me realize that working hard was worth it, and laying the foundation and seeing and believing in my athletic ability and fostering that. To my college coaches, Coach Ray and Coach Steph, thank you for pushing me beyond the limits I didn't even know existed. You challenged me, supported me, and helped shape me into the athlete and person I became. To my teammates, Muffy, Ronnie, Caritha, Suze, Brittany, Kia, and Latrice, you were part of my evolution and growth. You pushed me, held me accountable, and were never afraid to have the hard conversations that made me better. A special thank you to my college roommates and teammates, Jen Glesney and Jenny Lockman. You held my blocks, brought me water after the longest days and toughest races, and picked me up off the track when I couldn't do it myself. That kind of support goes far beyond sports. It's something I will always carry with me. And to all of my teammates, both men and women, who showed up for me whether it was just another meet or nationals, thank you. Your support, your energy, and simply being a familiar face when my family couldn't be there meant more than you'll ever know. To my family, to my twin sister Crystal, who is also a national champion and Hall of Famer, thank you for always being by my side. I can't express how proud I was watching you make it to nationals and for us to share that incredible experience of competing at the highest level together. Pedro and Elena, thank you for allowing me to be your role model. It's a responsibility I've never taken for granted, and I hope I can continue to make you as proud of me as I am of both of you. To my mom, thank you for every sacrifice you made to help shape me into the woman I am today. To my grandparents, thank you for teaching me to have passion in everything that I do. And to my husband and kids, while I may no longer compete on the track, you give me a new arena every day. You inspire me to be the best mom, wife, friend, and person I can be. Raina, may you take the best parts of me and soar farther than my dreams have you going. Trey, you are one of a kind, and I can't wait to see all the amazing things you will do. I love you all so much. Having already been inducted twice into the Carthage Hall of Fame was something I never imagined achieving, and it felt like such an incredible honor. But to now receive this recognition from the USTFCCCA is truly beyond anything I thought possible when I decided to continue running in college. This journey has always been about more than just results. It's about the people, the growth, and the moments along the way. Thank you for this incredible honor. I'm truly grateful to be part of this legacy. Thank you.
This is a huge honor, and I was so shocked and amazed this many years later to receive this wonderful news. It just brings back so many memories. I happen to be at home right now where I grew up, which is why I have this bit of memory lane behind me, some relics from yesteryear, as my wonderful high school coach Weldon Bradshaw used to say. But all this greatness aside, this award really means so much to me, as it represents all the people that were right beside me, behind me, cheering me on, pouring their heart and soul into something I have been so passionate about my whole life and continue to be. Eric Netto, Ned, my most wonderful coach and friend, who I think are behind this. Thank you so much for all the years of dedication and heart that you put into my running career. You truly made me who I am today as a person and as a runner, and all the great qualities that go along with running. I think a lot of you runners could relate to that. Coach Bradshaw, thank you so much for all that you have done for me and my family, and for all the runners and part of our collegiate community that you have touched their lives. I am so grateful to have been on your team. It's where it all began. It's where this foundation started. So a lot of credit to you, and thank you for being such a dear friend, coach, and mentor to me. And certainly my family. My goodness, my parents were probably at practically every track meet, cross-country race that they could get to up in New England, coming from Virginia. And I know that so many of you all, whether former runners or current runners, can relate to how much that means to have your family on the sidelines. And looking at some of the other recipients' videos, speaking about favorite moments from their careers, it was really hard to come up with a specific one because there are just so many. But I think sort of an overall thought is seeing my parents on the sidelines. My dad used to wear a pink shirt so that I could see him from the track. I knew it was him. Just a really special memory. And again, I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that with your parents or family members, or people that care about you and what you're passionate about. And my coach on the sideline, Ned, again, you're incredible. I'm so grateful to the NCAA and to Amherst College for just such a terrific program. I think a lot has changed since I was there several years ago. A better track, new track, outdoor, and a new indoor track. I think in my era, some 15, 20 years ago, the track was kind of a square inside of it's called the cage, and it wasn't really an oval, and it was kind of taped together. So, a little grit through that, and it all worked out. I think it made us who we were as a team, which is a great segue into the fact that the team was also such a huge part of my wonderful memories of running at Amherst. And I'm sure so many of the other recipients will say this as well, that this is so much about more than just ourselves, but our teams, and who just made every moment fun and special, and maybe why I'm holding this baton right now from my favorite DMR race. That is probably one of my other favorite memories. So anyway, I just want to thank you all so very much for this award, and to congratulate all the other inductees this year. This is a huge honor. I'm so proud to share it with my family and with my girls, and hopefully set a little bit of an example for them, and finding something just that you're passionate about and that you can carry with you through life. Thank you very much.